Growing up in the heart of Limpopo, I was constantly surrounded by the music of DJ Komi, DJ Sunco, DJ Rakzen, DJ Lenzo, and DJ Mengesto.
Lujija la gombo, rubagu. Obake bumaga.
La yowas magigi ndulur ne banjiba comment.
Wena ukuda bakere magombo. Wena uzo magombo agobulu bilu.
Ngiyazidze bazo.
Lena magombo akapulukwana kuyafe.
Yes.
This is Master Chuza, a Bolo House DJ, producer, and vocalist. In the podcast clip here, he was speaking on the origins of Lekompo. To be honest, I hated it. Everything from the rough production to the unpolished sound just put me off. It felt raw, unfinished. Well, that is until an heir to the throne arrived. Welcome to episode 2 of The Professionals. In this episode, we're going to look at the history of Bolo House and how it birthed Lekompo as we know it today. Picture 2015. At the time, DJ Monada, as he was known then, released music so relentlessly that the resistance was futile. You just had to be there. You had to have a favorite. From cars to taxis, from street corners to taverns, King Monada, as he became known, had become the crown prince of hits. He wasn't just making music, he was converting non-believers of what at the time was Magombo. And the once ridiculed genre of Magombo, or Goshaja Magombo, became impossible to ignore. But what exactly is Lekompo? Or Magombo, as it was known at the time? As someone who grew up in Linyanya, a small Kilobedi-speaking township outside of Zanin, Magombo was more than just music, it was a culture. Artists from Bolohouse had pioneered the sound and they were called Magombo. But back then, listening to Magombo was almost scandalous. People thought it was low quality, something almost to be ashamed of. The real music, or the real lovers of music, were into house or hip-hop. But then came King Monada and he flipped the script. With his hit song Wobabe, he didn't just make music, he made history. Suddenly, Magombo wasn't just a genre for the fringes. It was a movement uniting both believers and skeptics. It forced the non-believers to reconsider what quality truly meant. Lekompo's roots run deep. Long before King Monada's rise, there was a sound forming. It blended Kilowedu vocals with house-inspired beats, a combination of what felt familiar yet new. The track Tamandebele by the legendary DJ Oskido featuring Kendi was one of the first to bring the sound to the mainstream. A nursery rhyme wrapped in modern production, it showed how Kilowedu oral literature could be transformed into something fit for the radio. Artists like DJ Komi, DJ Sunco, DJ Rex and DJ Lenzo and Mengesto laid the groundwork for what we know today as Bolo House. The Balobedu, a people rich in history and tradition, settled in this area after migrating from Great Zimbabwe centuries ago. Their stories, rhythms, and way of life were passed down orally, and Lekompo became known as a thread in that cultural tapestry. If you're curious about this history, either watch Queen Mojadri on DSTV or look up my master's thesis, The Architecture of Implicit Narratives, the role of architecture in archiving Kilowedu oral literature. Today, Lekompo is being carried forward by a new generation of artists. Not just in Bolohouse, but in the Capricorn area around Polokwane. Artists like Shebeshkt, Shandi, Kharishma, and Tribe are keeping the flame alive. Thanks to Polokwane's close proximity to Pretoria, Lekompo has evolved, modernizing with locked drums and sharper production. The world is starting to take notice of what's happening here, with crowds going wild for Bolo House. The global reach of Bolo House was solidified when Master KG dropped Jerusalema, a track that became a worldwide sensation. TikTok challenges, people dancing all over the world. Makhadzi's BET award further cemented the genre's potential. And let's not forget King Monada's viral hit Malwede, where fans all across Africa were literally falling over on social media. It's taken time for South Africans to appreciate the genre born in Bolohouse, but now the wave is undeniable. What was once considered an embarrassment has become a symbol of pride, and with that, the new generation of artists and producers like Babette and Nelly the Beatmaster, Ahe TK and Nakwa are evolving the genre faster than ever. From the dusty streets of Limpopo to the world, Bolo House is no longer just a local treasure. It's a global contender. What began as a misunderstood genre has become a cultural movement. It's more than music. It's a reflection of heritage, struggle, and triumph. We have Limpopo. The legacy of Lekompo grows stronger, and this is only just the beginning.
And genre, someone, the artist, the opelaka, Kilove. But then, Babanchi Babubon, Kabatwa Polugwai. But the matter of the fact here, Gore, Lekompo has taken over. Whether Renyaki, it has taken over.
Yeah.
Against Bolo House. So, when as Mudula's Tulosa Bolo House, what do you think and what do you say about that?
Yeah. Hey, Omina say strike him.
Ne?
Wanto bunya interest rate Lekompo music gina naure. Ulobedu bafana bala bafitile. Jealous again.
Yeah.
As a Bolo House music promoter, I'm shocked. Or na udiye. Because enkobola gwamrao. Nagi wen catch have moto babulobedu Bolo House gen catch have moto. Gets about gina le King Monada man. Any challenge you look nigga wanna industry, then get my face. Gina let the double trouble.
Yeah.
Gina le master chuzero. Yeah, gina le King Salama. Gina le master chooser. Get to biodiesel.
Yeah.
Gina le Dr. Scaro. Given catch you, but I give one angare.
Please subscribe for more stories of unsung legends and cultural waves reshaping our world. This was The Professionals.